don't. Is it? Do not disturb mode? No?
Huh?
Any message coming? Phone is making noise. Just now?
एक संसारमो काचे हृदय भगवती कहमो आहारो विस्तय पहिले देखियो तुम्हार सन्यासी स्वरूप एवं तुम्हार देखियो श्याम गोपरो तुम्हार सम्मुखे देखी कांचन पंचालिका आरो कांते तुम्हार सर्वं भवता आहारे प्रकट देखी सबं शिवदा नाना भवे चंचल ताये कमल नयन তোমাদের কি হয় চমৎকার আপনি কহ প্রভু कारण दिया। इस कथा का हम लोग श्रवण किया। ये रायानंद महाप्रभु पर ये प्रश्न तो मेरे जीवन में संशय क्या संशय है?
Raya Ramananda said, I have a dog in my heart. Which dog? First I saw your sannyas form, a form as a sannyasi. Then, what did I see? Your Shyam Goparupa, form as a blackish cowherd boy. Golden doll means Kanchan Palika. Kanchan Palika, sorry. So I saw this golden form of Srimati Radhika. This golden hue was completely covering your own complexion. This golden form her golden complexion was covering yours. In your beautiful form of your restless eyes, I saw this form so big. Playing the flute. Just tell me without duplicity. What is the reason for it? Please tell me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hid his bow and told. He tried to hide his bow. hide who he was, to hide who he was. Hearing this glorification, Mahaprabhu tried to hide his mood. He told, actually you have so much love in your heart. The more the prema has in the, like the more one has prema in the heart, the more the person tries to hide that prema. You have a lot of love for Krishna. And the nature of prema is this. This is the nature of prema. What is it? Humility. When you have love, humility comes, becomes so humble. If someone develops prema in the heart, the person becomes really humble. Actually, love and humility, do you understand? Dinata means humility. They're one thing only. Love and humility, there's no difference between the two of them. No difference. Are they synonyms? This is asking. Prema is there, you become humble. Just like Nanda Maharaj tells Uddhava, I don't have love for Krishna. If I would love Krishna, first of all, Krishna wouldn't leave me. He wouldn't go away. Isn't it? What is special in this world? You want to stay where you can find more love. Even a dog. If you give love to the dog also won't leave you. What to speak of others? Even the dog is like this. Because everyone wants love. How can I get more love? In this material world. But people, they are cheated by duplicity and hypocrisy. But actually there is no love in this world. What is speak of there is love? Actually, it ain't love. It's not love. In this material world, there's no love. In this material world, there is only selfishness. Sarta means selfishness. When you want to have your own interests and fulfill your own interests, selfishness, people they desire this actually. Name, fame, reputation, or whatever. The person wants to get more things for himself. Then you you leave everything and you go for this, for you can get more fulfillment of your selfish desires. But actually, really prema, if you have prema, you become so humble. And also, if love is there, it won't ever be destroyed. It is not destroyable. Prema is such a divine, transcendental thing. Even though the cause of destruction may be there, the cause of its destruction, the prema won't be destroyed, and instead grows more and more. Prema is nisartha, is unconditional. If you love with a condition, so if there is a condition or cause for the love, then somehow the love will be destroyed at some moment. That's why when the Gopis, they asked Krishna about the 9 kinds of love, or 9 kinds of questions. So they ask, which one of love you fit in? One, they only love if they love back. If they are loved back, they love. Another, if you love him, I love him. I love too. If you love me, I love to you. Another one. Whether you love me or not, no, whether you love him or not, you can love him or not, he'll always love you. Second. Third, whether you love him or not, he'll never love you. Then this is also 4 subdivisions. Atma Rama Apta Kama, Gurudrohi Aparadhi, and Akritagya, ungrateful person. Another hetu and a hetu, cause love and a causeless love. So 3 plus 4, 7, then 2 more, 9. 9 kinds of love. So one, if you love him, he love you back. It's business love. Vyavasayik Prema, business love. So in this Prema there's like nothing actually. Nothing remains. You went to the shop, okay, and then you gave 30 rupees and you got 1 kilo of sugar. You bought from the shop owner. The shop owner also spoke sweet words with you. You also spoke sweet words with him. When you bought the sugar, you left. What is it? No relationship with him, nothing. So, what is the relationship between the shop owner and the client? They have this loving relationship, but actually it's full of selfishness. You bought what you wanted from the market. You gave them money. If you wouldn't give them the money, the shop owner will be angry with you. So what is in this love? So you bought some things from the shop, and then he showed to you good things, good goods. But when you left, he gave you the bad goods. How do you say? Buy one, get one, free one. But actually nobody's giving anything for free. Why they put this word there? Cannot get anything for free. It's just like a business policy. It's a business policy. It's not true. So the Gopis said, so this is not love. Another one, whether you love him or not, he will always love you. Like the parents. The thing about good and bad deeds is just that sometimes the shop owner wants to cheat the client and gives bad products when they are not looking. So when you give birth, you have a duty and responsibility to take care of your son and daughter. The parents, they are not thinking, oh, I'll take care of my kid because when he'll be older, he'll take care of me. No, he's not thinking. Just to take care of their kids are the parents' responsibilities. They have duties and responsibilities towards their children. Third kind of love. Whether you love him or not, he'll never love anyone. So one is Atma Rama, another Apta Kama. Atma Rama, someone who is self-satisfied. Whereas the person has nothing to do with anything in this world. A person completely immersed in Brahma Gyan. A person that knows what is Nitya and Anitya, eternal and temporary. Everything in this world is temporary. Kanastai, temporary. Yes. So the person who has thought again, knows all this. The person who is self-satisfied, Atma Rama. So if you love an Atma Rama person, you will not get anything. Then also Apta Kama, the person who has all his desires fulfilled already. This person also, this person is not attached to anything. And the example of Atma Rama is Shukadeva Goswami Pad. An example of Apta Kama is the father of Sita Devi, Sirradaj Janaka. But still it's said that after the wedding of Sita, when she went to say goodbye to her parents, Janaka Maharaj, when she embraced her father, Janaka Maharaj, to say goodbye, bid farewell, her father cried. How did he cry? Although he was Apta Kama, Apta Kama person doesn't have his heart disturbed or anything. But actually Sita Devi is not a normal person. It's directly the Hladini Shakti Swarupini manifestation of her. If somebody touches Hladini Shakti, of course the person's heart will melt. The heart melts, indeed. So that's why Atma Rama and Apta Kama. So these two kinds, and then another kind, Guru Drohi Aparadhi, this person who is against the Guru offender. The heart of the offenders are really hard-hearted. Because of the offenses, the person, his heart becomes dry. Suska is dry, completely dries up. It completely dries up. The person's heart because of the offenses. Fourth, what did I say? Okurtaku. So Atma Rama Apta Kama, then third, Guru Drohi Aparadha, fourth, Okrutago. If you don't accept some welfare someone has done to you, it's called ungrateful. So grateful and ungratefulness. This kind is ungrateful. Another kind, hetu and ahetu. Cause, hetu. Love with cause, and ahetu, causeless love. Sorry, all loves in this world, they have cause. Hetu means cause. When the cause is over, the love is over. There's one example, many examples. Birds. The birds, they stay in a beautiful garden, they make their nests in a beautiful forest, very beautiful, like they're always singing in this forest, and they also have beautiful, like when the florist is full of flowers, beautiful flowers with nice fragrance, blah, blah, blah. So the birds are there, so happy, ting ting ting, like speaking. Also the cuckoo birds, many birds, they are staying in the forest and living there basically. But look what happens. Look at what happens. When the same garden dries up, or this forest, for example, there is no water, no rain, there's no fruit then, because there's no water. Then one by one, all the birds, they leave, they depart, they take off. So the birds, they did the nest in their garden, in that garden. Why did they make it there? Did they make it there? Because to get the fruits of that garden. But if there's no fruit there anymore, if the tree is dried, it's dry. So all of them, they flee, they go away, because they have selfish motivation. So they were doing that first because of their own selfish desire. They created a nest. They made their nests. But now they are not getting the fruits, so they take off. Another example, Gani Cummings, prostitute lady. The prostitute lady, she is showing so much rava and bhava, like she's like captivating the heart of the man with her way, like her attitude, her everything. Then she like steals her mind like this, and actually takes all his money also. But when he doesn't have money anymore, she also leaves him. Another example, students. Students also show so much affection for the teacher, but after they finish their education, they get their diploma. The students, they don't keep any relationship with the teacher. Do you? Or do they? So they study, but after you finish your studies, then you don't have any kind of affection anymore for your teacher. After your studies, who knows? Like you study in school and college, you don't keep any relationship with them after, isn't it? Do you remember your teachers? You remember, but you don't keep relationships. When you were in school and college studying, then at that time you kept relationship. After that, no. Many examples are there. Many examples. So selfish. So selfishness. So Gopis told. And without cause. So when we see the negative, actually the positive is also there. Like if you say causeless, also means something we cause something. Like if you say father is not in the house. So the father was in the house, but now he's not in the house. Now he went out. Scriptures explain that. What I want to say. Without the positive, you cannot make the negative statements. When you speak something in the negative, means that before that thing was also positive. Like first that thing was there, now he's not there. One person asked a boy, "What is your father?" Then the boy told, "Look, my father told me to tell you that he's not in the house." So the father was in the house, but the father told his son, "Go there and tell I'm not here." But the boy is very simple. The kid doesn't know what is the meaning. He doesn't have this hypocrisy. So a boy, in a very simple way, innocent way, he said, "My father told him he's not in the house." Without the positive statement, you cannot make the negative statement. So after Sakaratmika, then you can do the Akaratmika. For example, if you say Brahma has no form, actually you have to say that he has a form. Somebody might say, why are you saying God doesn't exist? So, Hetu Prema. First this love with cause, then a causeless love. This love we see in this world is not actual prema, it's full of selfishness. In the end, Krishna, he cut each and any of them and told Gopis, you think I have business love? Commercial love. It's not true. Because the relationship I have with you guys, it's eternal. Gopis are Hladini Shakti Swarupini, the pleasure potency of Lord. Krishna is Shaktiman, possessor of the potency. There's no difference between them. So it cannot be business love. If it would be, Krishna said, so why did I come back? Seeing Gopis crying, Krishna couldn't tolerate and he came back. His heart melted, yes. Then Krishna came back in the assembly of the Gopis, where all the Gopis, they were suffering and crying separation of Krishna. So that's why Krishna is saying, why are you blaming me? And then Krishna said, Krishna so humbly, very humbly, he told, your sadhu vivahar, your very sadhu behavior, like your amazing behavior, it's not possible for a normal human being. Your glorious deeds. Even if I would get the age of Brahma for millions of years and I would serve your lotus feet, still I wouldn't be able to pay off the debt I have with you guys. Krishna said, why? Because this super hardest things of this world, which one? These rules of this family and society. You broke all these rules. That are the hardest thing to give up, and you gave up all this and you came to me. This is amazing. This, what you have done, it's not possible for any other chess lady. In the Shastras, there are many examples of the chess ladies. Satinari. For example, Anuswa, the wife of Otri Rishi, called Anuswa. The wife of Satyavan, Sabitri. There are many Satinaris, chess ladies, described in the scriptures. In Swargaloka also, the wife of Indra, Indrani. Her name is also in the list of the chess ladies. But even for these women, it's not possible to give up everything and just come to Krishna. But you have done what? You've given up everything, came to me. Yes, Srinkala means these rules. These rules that bind us, Like the animals, they don't have these things like this. Like Srinkala is like also like handcuffs, like these chains of the rules. Animals don't have these rules. Animals, they eat and do whatever as they desire. they eat and also pass stool in the same place. The cow, you can see she's eating, the cow is eating and also stooling in the same place. And the cow will continue eating. Then it will like stop eating when the stomach is like no space. You can see. Stop, then again continue eating. So what I want to say is that yes, Shinkala means these hardest rules of society. You've given up all of them for me. Because you have so much affection for me and Vraja. That's why. That's why I'm forever indebted to all of you. Hearing this, the heart of the Gopis melted and said, Krishna, even though you lost, you actually won, and even though we won, actually we lost. What is the meaning? Krishna is so humble. I told in the beginning, no? What is the humility? Is the a symptom of love. If somebody really has love in their heart, the person must be so humble. Have you seen the lemon tree? Generally it's like straight, but when the lemon is growing and is like becoming big, the fruits of lemon, all the branches they like start to bend down. So the same way, when you develop Prem, you become humble. So Nanda Maharaj says, I don't have love for Krishna. Because Krishna has left us and went away. He went to Mathura. Another point. It's not possible to tolerate the separation of your beloved. Nanda Maharaj is saying, look, when Ramachandra went to the forest, his father passed away from the separation. But me, Krishna also left me and also left. Like he went away. But I didn't give up my body, so actually it means I doesn't love him. So this is the humility also of Nanda Maharaj. If you compare in a neutral way, actually the love of Nanda Maharaj and the love of Dasharat Maharaj is like the difference between the sky and the earth, isn't it? What? Like Dasharat Maharaj, he didn't consider now Ramachandra is going to the forest. After 14 years he will come back. And if I die, Ramachandra will suffer in my separation, he will suffer as well. So he didn't consider this. So now the Maharaj or the Vrajavasis, they are thinking about this. Like Krishna will come back. When Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Mathura, he told, Paraso Ayasi me. He said, today I'm going to Mathura, then tomorrow will come sun, and the next day I come back. So the words of Krishna are true. So Krishna will come back. Okay, maybe not the day after tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Like the day after tomorrow. Then the day after the the day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, from the after day. 3 days after. Or 4. Like they know he will come back. They have a strong faith. The Vrajavas they have in their heart. Maybe he's busy now for some reason, but he couldn't complete what he's doing. That's why he couldn't come back. But when he finished his duties, he will come back. When Krishna will come back, he won't see his Vrajavas is there, and Krishna will be upset. So, the Vrajavasis, they keep the pran, the life hairs in their body, just afraid that Krishna will be unhappy if they die. They are suffering, but the most important is that Krishna will be happy. Even my unhappiness, if you give happiness to him, this is my happiness. So all your endeavors to give happiness to Krishna. Actually, all the definitions we give about love, this is special, like the main thing. It's just to give happiness to Krishna. To do everything to do happiness to the give happiness to the senses of Krishna. How Krishna's senses might be happy? Gopis are always thinking about this only. The Gopis, whatever they do, is for Krishna's happiness. Nothing else. They also dress up and wear beautiful ornaments. Why? For Krishna's happiness. Otherwise Krishna will be upset. Once Krishna played the flute. All the Gopis, they came. One Gopi also came. But one Gopi, she had put kajal in one eye, but not in the other eye. Krishna told her, you're dressed up very nicely, your clothes are beautiful, your ornaments. But I see that you have kajal in only one eye, in the other one, no. And the Gopi gave a beautiful answer. She said, I was preparing to come to meet you. I was coming. But then you played the flute. So beautiful. The Gopis are so eager to meet Krishna. The symptom of Mahabhagavath is being explained. How is Uttam Bhagavat? Sarvabhateshu Japashet. He sees that all the jivas are in Bhagavan. and all the jivas are serving Bhagavan. They're serving according to the mood. He doesn't see any gross things. Wherever he looks, he sees the devi. Like, it doesn't see any gross things, basically. The Uttam Bhagavad doesn't see anything gross. Wherever he looks, he only sees. Whatever he sees, looks, he basically remembers of Krishna only. Remembers of Krishna comes into his heart. So Mahaprabhu told Raya Ramananda that you are Mahabhagavath, that's why you're seeing Krishna everywhere, and you think I'm Krishna, but actually it's because you're Mahabhagavath. Then Raya Ramananda told, Hey Prabhu, with so much humility, Raya Ramananda told Prabhu, you came here just to deliver to me. So please tell me, I saw that darshan. What is it, this thing I saw? Mahaprabhu told you are a devotee of Radha Krishna, that's why wherever you see, you only see them. You have prem for them. Saying this, please tell me clearly. This color that you showed, it's not yours. It's Srimati Radhika's. Devotee God cannot hide anything from his Premi Bhaktas. Just to increase the love. Maybe God is making some joke or some joking with the devotee. Chaitanya Charitamrita Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying, and you relish the prema, and also you make the all leelas relish that. Raya Ramananda told again, you came to the south of India, to deliver me. So please don't cheat me. 281, chapter 8. Now you are playing in a duplicitous way. What is the reason for this behavior? Then Mahaprabhu left and showed the form as Raja Mahabhava Swarup. I have to go there in her house. So I'll stop here. It was in short notice. Did you understand something?